it is real. Yo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know this is a impromptu stream. I haven't streamed on this channel in ages. I know it's early. Hopefully, people are going to work and school. I'm gonna talk about something very personal in this video. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I just feel like I want to bring this to a complete circle. Why I left YouTube. So let's talk about it, man. I ain't gonna make this too deep, but it's gonna be some interesting stuff I'm gonna tell y'all in this video. So enjoy it. So for those of y'all who subscribed and really was holding me down during like a lot of the trolling and the drama that went on, I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff y'all didn't know, man. I'm gonna reveal some very, very crazy stuff. Yo, Bush, shout out to you, bro. Share the video. This is gonna be important. This is gonna be very important. I'm gonna reveal some interesting stuff in this video. Now, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Y'all gonna hear some crazy stuff in this video. I'm gonna let y'all know now. I'm not gonna make it long. But I'm gonna tell y'all so y'all can know the full circle of why I left. Everything. Weapon wheel, YouTube, everything. I'm gonna tell y'all why I left everything, man. First of all, the person who was impersonating me, I found out who the person was. I knew the person. The person was a relative of mine. The person who was impersonating me and trolling, who was doing all of the nonsense, was my nephew. All right? So that was the first thing. I found out a relative came to me, told me that my nephew was the one doing it. I spoke to him. We had a conversation. I got the confirmation. It was him. Okay. So when that happened, I really didn't know how to take it, guys. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Also, I want y'all to know, I was born in the 70s. You know, I was born in the 70s. I'm old now. I'm getting up there. I was starting to kind of age out with the podcast stuff. Like, I got love for BG. I got love for everybody from the weapon. Well, I'm not going to get over here and say nothing bad about nobody from the podcast. What I will say is I started to feel like I was too old for some of the conversations. I really was there to, you know, for the dudes in their 40s, for the dudes who are older who play games, I was there to try and have an audience for y'all. But that hate was kind of overweighing all of that. So it got to a point for me where it was like, you know what, since nobody's really understanding what I'm trying to do here, I might as well leave. You understand? Because I was trying to represent for the older gamers. Everybody in the podcast was between late 20s and early 30s. I'm in my 40s, guys. So I was trying to present gaming from the perspective of the older gamers. But for some reason, the older gamers was like hitting me up in private, supporting me in the DM. Like, bro, you need to go support me on the podcast because I'm representing y'all. They make it not cool for my era to play games. Y'all know that. They make it cool to be my age and play games. Oh, you're an old guy. Why you playing games? So I still play video games. I'm in my 40s. I still play. I'm never going to feel ashamed about that or be mad about it. I'm going to be 60 playing video games. I'm going to be in retirement home talking about, yo, give me that PS10. I'm gonna still be playing video. I'm gonna die with a controller in my hand, Xbox controller. I was about to say PlayStation. Almost caught me lacking. Almost got me. I'm gonna die with a controller in my hands. Just bury me next to a console. Gaming kept me out of trouble as a kid. I grew up in the streets. I did. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna be ashamed to be a gamer or nothing. But I was representing for the older dudes. Now, I just started feeling like when the conversations was coming up, I was giving a mature perspective, but I was feeling like no one cared. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna just fall back because all people cared about was the trolling. Now I found out my nephew was the person doing that, and it hurt me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It hurt me. It made me look. I wanted to hurt him for a second. I'm like, yo, why would my own blood do that to me? But my family calmly, and I'm putting this video up because I want my family to see this video because I get hit up by mysterious people telling me, yo, you're not gonna upload. That's my nephew faking on a fake account. So I found out 2 people in my family was trolling me. Once I found that out, I really didn't have nothing left no more because the reason I didn't have nothing left is because I felt like this got me exposed too much in my personal life. Like it was too much personal things happening because of this YouTube channel. So I stepped away from it. I just walked away. I was doing a podcast because that was an outlet for me to talk about gaming. I didn't no longer really want to talk about it on my own channel. So the podcast was a way for me to talk about gaming because in my personal life, My friends are either rappers or gangbangers. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So it was nice to come to the pod and talk about gaming. Plus, I felt like it was a little bit more of a balance with me because Smooth is the only Xbox dude there besides me. Everyone else is a pony. BG can say he's not a pony, only one. I love BG, but BG's a freaking pony. We all know this, right? So I'm never gonna say nothing bad about BG because he gave me an opportunity to come on the podcast. You know what I mean? And I just don't have a bad bone in my body for him. You know what I mean? I love him for that. I look at him like a little brother for that. I used to run into BG all the time. I haven't seen BG in a long time, but I used to run into him all the time. So y'all not gonna give me the. I'm not gonna get on here and say nothing disparaging about him. You know, Jack is my little. He called me Unc. He like my little nephew. He remind me of some of my nephews too, by the way. He looks exactly like one of my nephews. That's the funny thing about Jack. That's why I always got this like place him off with Jack, where it's like love for him. I like Bond because Bond is more close to my age. Bond is older. He's more mature. And Smooth is just the Xbox dude. I can't say nothing bad about Smooth at all, man. You know what I mean? Smooth is the Xbox dude, so I'm always gonna have his back and root for him. You know what I mean? So I got nothing bad to say. It was nothing with the podcast, even though I will say this one personal thing. BG did tell me one of the podcast members really wanted me off the podcast. I think it was probably gonna be Bond. But at the end of the day, because Bond fuck with that other dickhead, you know what I'm talking about. So, and I hope he say something so I could come back and make another video. I don't like that dickhead. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, that's another reason too. I really got off YouTube because I really wanted. There was a few people I really just wanted to see those dudes, and I didn't want no internet business. I didn't want no one being able to be like, yo, I wanted to just see these dudes in person because I went on a tour. I went on a tour going after certain people just to expose them in real life, like running into people in real life. That was not a joke. And then I found out this all was coming from my family. So my family was sending me on these wild goose chases, and I was like, yo, in my family and my personal life, I had a good job. I retired from my job. You know, I was making 6 figures at the time of retiring. I was at that point. 21 years I worked at my job. I was a machinist. You know what I mean? I remember when people was calling my job trying to get me fired. It was a lot of nonsense going on behind this channel, man. They started following me to my job. They started putting up pictures of where I was at. They started posting all this weird stuff. That's probably him in the comment right there too, by the way. The person who keep making those troll comments. It's probably him. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what I had to deal with. So that's why, and you see how soon as I went live, and that's what scares me too. The fact that no matter what I do, they be having time to just be there. They don't have a life. Like, that shit is crazy to me. So that's what I had to deal with. You know what I mean? My Facebook page, I had a it wasn't even my real Facebook page. They was making fake accounts, trying to friend request me on there, posting pictures of my friends who passed away. One of my friends, they was posting pictures of his daughter. It was getting weird, man. And then I had people hitting me up in private talking about, yo, they wanted to do this, that, and the third to this person, that person. I'm like, bro, that's not even the person. So I'm glad I kind of didn't go too crazy, because had I done that, now I found out the people who I thought was doing this, that, and the third, it turned out to be somebody else. You see what I'm saying? See, they put my government name there like that's supposed to bother me. They're weird. These people are weird. I don't get why posting that's supposed to scare me. So this is what I had to deal with. So I wanted to make this video so that they could see that, yeah, I know they still here doing this. It doesn't matter. You know, I know who the person is that's doing that in particular too. They don't think I know who that person is, but I do. So that's what it is. So it is what it is, man. And just to let y'all know too, I do have like other YouTube channels. I do have like businesses that I'm running. All of this because I'm exposed for botting. You know, that's another thing too. God bless the dead. My friend who I started that company with, it was a botting company. It was. We started a company. I did the website. He did all the other stuff, like got the clients. I already told that story. My problem was not about y'all accusing me about the botting. It was calling me a scammer and stuff because I make websites. People know that already. Like, this is not a secret. It was pressplayglobal.com. That was the name of the website. People were going there. Your favorite rappers, other YouTubers, people who y'all think are famous was buying bots from there. It's true. That's a real thing. But y'all said I was botting and I wasn't. I posted my statistics. I did 2 videos posting my statistics, showing my analytics, showing where my views was coming from, and y'all still said that, so I just let it be, because I realized that this is a rabbit hole. Just like me making this video now, it's a rabbit hole. Once I start entertaining this, they're gonna just keep coming up with different things for me to have to address and entertain. So I'm just gonna tell y'all what happened, and then I'm just gonna go back to chilling. But as far as this video goes, I figured I'll let y'all know the truth. This is my family that's doing this, partly. All right, now other people got involved. Other people did get involved. There's like other people. There's this one guy who was in a wheelchair. Someone sent me the picture. I was able to find out that this guy was doing it got weird. This got to the point where people who have nothing to do, this is just a part of the internet now. So this is just YouTube. I realized that if you do YouTube, this is going to be part of it. So let me warn y'all now too. You see how they leave in the comments in the thing, right? I'm going to leave these comments for y'all to see it, but I'm going to warn y'all too, the people that do YouTube. Do not engage in this. That was my mistake that I made before, paying these people any mind, because that was what I should have never did. Had I not did that, things probably would have been different. So I made that mistake, and I'll admit that. So anybody got any questions? See, they posted my old job. Yo, but y'all should have caught me before I retired. I retired though. See, they posted my old job. This is miserable. Now this is not my nephew, because if this was my nephew know where I work at. So this is just somebody who was kind of like dick riding my nephew, and they built this little group of people. But anyway, anybody got any questions? Because I am gonna leave in about 10 minutes. I got like 10 more minutes, and then I gotta go do what I gotta do. But I figured I'd try to answer y'all questions in this video, man, and put this up here. But that was the reason I left. I left because of all the stuff that was going on in my personal life behind that channel, because I didn't know my own family was jealous of the channel. And what kills me is the narrative is that, okay, the channel's botted. Cool. Y'all said the channel is botted, this, that, and the third, right? But if that's the case, why was they jealous of me? Like, it all was weird, man. He says, have I heard the new Lloyd Banks tape? No, the one that he showed you $100 for, I have not heard it. No, I haven't heard it. As far as music, I haven't really been too caught up with the music stuff lately, because I'm sick of rappers as well. I'm sick of a lot of things, man. The gaming has been trash. I've been playing all the latest games. Nothing has really been moving me. Alan Wake 2 is pretty good. Spider-Man 2 was a little bit disappointing to me. I've been playing everything, man. You name it, I probably tried it and turned it off. I beat a lot of games still, but I don't know. Gaming to me since COVID, they've been lacking with the gaming. How you feeling about the Activision deal? As far as the Activision deal, I'm not happy about it, because I thought it was a good idea, but then Xbox took this and didn't really do the right thing. Like, Modern Warfare 3 is pretty trash. Call of Duty has been trash for a while now, and I'm like, why would it be trash and then Xbox gets it for all that money and it's even worse? So it's kind of like an omen of Xbox to get Activision, get Blizzard, get Microsoft, and then now the latest game that's like really under their umbrella is the worst Call of Duty game that comes out. Come on, man. So I'm disappointed in that. Do you think Miles or Peter Parker more? I'm a Peter Parker fan, bro. Miles was, to me, the only version of Miles I think is dope is the Into the Spider-Verse version. The Marvel's Miles was okay. In the first game, I liked his origin story. His own game was kind of mid. It was good, but it was a little mid, let's be honest. And then they really just kind of stuck the banana in the tailpipe with that outfit he had in Spider-Man 2. I'm not gonna spoil it unless y'all all beat the game. But the way how that game ended was really it disappointed me. Venom had wings. Spoiler alert for the ending. Venom, I'm not gonna go too far, but Venom having wings, I know it happened in the comics before. They just took it too far. Then they teased Carnage, but we didn't see Carnage. So now do we gotta wait another 2 years for the DLC, for the spinoff game? Are we getting they said we're gonna get a Venom spinoff game. I'm like, bro, it's cool, but I'm sick of playing, and then y'all tell me I gotta sit down for 2 more years for the next installment, like, and then it don't even be as good as the originals. So I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that. Facts, COD been trash for years now. Yeah, it's been trash since they started remaking them. That's what started the whole thing about them running out of ideals. Sledgehammer kind of started it, and then it went from there to the remakes, and that was it for Call of Duty. Dudes, damn, dudes don't got shit to do today but troll. Yeah, that's the dick right. Yo, I'm telling y'all, the jealousy was crazy for me. The jealousy is crazy. Like I said, if y'all, if my channel's botted, right? Why are you jealous of a fake channel? So that just tells you people are weird, man. And I actually let them, I posted my results and I let them see it and they still said it was fake. So that's when I kind of knew, stop it. That's when I should have just let it go right there. Because once you start entertaining people that's trolling like that, they're going to always find some hoop for you to jump through. So just let them troll and leave them alone. Because they're going to keep doing it. Like I got other YouTube channels and I kind of know now, just leave people alone. Because once you prove them wrong one time, they're going to take that personal and they're going to stay trolling you. So just leave them alone. Don't even feed the trolls. Miles Morales was fire. Miles Morales was good. It was okay, but Peter Parker was better. Now, Miles Morales as a Spider-Man, he got better powers. Let's be honest. He does have better powers, but look at the costume they gave him. They made him look like a lesbian. They made Miles Morales look like a lesbian at the end of Spider-Man 2. And I'm calling it Spider-Man 2 because Spider-Man 1 was better, okay? So if y'all really want to go there, y'all know y'all talking to an Xbox dude, right? So I'm letting y'all know Spider-Man 2 was very, very, very disappointing because once I beat in Platinum Spider-Man, which I Platinum Spider-Man 2 in one playthrough, right? Once I beat that game, I never had a reason to replay it. It's not a good game like that. The first one I replayed 5 times. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good game like that, bro. Once you beat it, that's it. It's a one and done. God of War Ragnarok, I still play that. I still be in a Crucible on God of War Ragnarok. Every now and again, I put it on and I play, and I'm enjoying playing a Crucible. Spider-Man 2, it's over. I beat that one and done. Platinumed it, one and done. No. I'm not knocking Insomniac. Insomniac is a great studio. I'm glad I played Spider-Man, but it's a one and done, guys. It's a one and done. It's a one and done, okay? Damn, they still talking about that guy. Yo, that's crazy. Wow, they still bring up that guy name. You bit down. No, yo, bit down, no one cares. Miles Spider-Man admitted he lust over Spider-Gwen. He did? When did that happen? Yeah, the platinum is easy to get in your first playthrough. Yeah, it's very easy to get. Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn, bro. Pull up. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm on St. Mark's right now. Pull up. I'm on St. Mark's right now. You coming? You're in Detroit? Good for you, brother. Detroit, y'all crazy in Detroit. That explains why you're doing that. Cause y'all be really going off on people in Detroit. Y'all some angry dudes out there. But shout out to Detroit. I do love a lot of artist music from Detroit. Payroll Giovanni is one of my favorite artists. Eminem is from Detroit. Who I'm listening to. He's from Oklahoma, but he sound like he's from Detroit. Filthy Rich. I like a lot of artists from Detroit though. I like the music culture in Detroit a lot. I fuck with Detroit. Detroit is a lot like New York though. Y'all just a little bit more. New York dudes try to act like they harder, but y'all way harder than New York dudes. I keep telling people that. New York dudes go out there, they'll get smoked. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Y'all low-key some fans though. They said the Black Audi. Y'all be talking about stuff from years ago. I forgot about that. Damn, y'all be talking about stuff from years ago. Y'all be holding on to those moments, man. Y'all must have missed it. I must have really was feeding y'all. I'm banned out here. Nah, I be in Detroit. I'm banned in Detroit. But yo, look, I ain't even trying to go there with y'all. I'm older now. I don't give a fuck about all of that. I ain't trying. If I ain't no money for me, ain't no reason for me to be out there. I'm not gonna be out there. But I do got a lot of people out there I mess with though. I'm just telling you. I probably know more people in Detroit than you do, if you want to be honest. Spider-Verse movie, he wanted to give the white yeah. That, but I like that Miles a little bit better than the one at PlayStation Miles, because the PlayStation Miles, look what they did to him, bro. Go live in Detroit. Nah, no thank you, sir. No thank you. I know better than to do something stupid like that now. I'm going live in Brooklyn because Brooklyn is way safer than Detroit. But y'all getting gentrified out there right now too, though. Y'all getting very gentrified in Detroit as we speak. Detroit is getting ready to be a very good neighborhood. Y'all got money being pumped into Detroit. A lot of people came from out of town and started buying up the property and building it up. And the rent and the mortgages is going up as we speak. And it's becoming a very nice area to live in. But like I said, I got love for Detroit. I actually like Detroit. So I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Detroit. New York dudes and Detroit dudes, they vibe. We vibe because y'all a lot like New Yorkers, even though y'all think y'all more like the West because it's more Midwesty in Detroit, but it's a lot like New York. It's more like New York than Detroit and New York dudes would give credit. I like Detroit though. I actually really do like Detroit. I do. Even though, like I said, y'all play a little different. Y'all hit a little hard out there. Pause. Spider-Verse movie, yeah. Ain't nothing but lames on the internet. Yo, I can't hold y'all. That's another reason I kind of wanted to go too, because that's like the culture on the internet. The culture on the internet is to get trolled. And it's just like, that's what the internet has become, bro. It really is like that. I had so much peace since I left this, but I really was dealing with the whole fact of finding out it was my nephew, because I actually spoke to my nephew. Like somebody came to me and said, yo, this is the person that's doing that to you on YouTube. So I was like, really? We spoke, and he admitted it. Like, he was like, yeah, we spoke, we had a conversation. And you know what's funny is, I love him, but that made me look at him different, because I did nothing. Yo, this is a nephew of mine that he's not from New York. My family is not originally from New York. He's not from New York, so whenever he comes to visit, I show him love and everything. And you know, this nephew in particular, I'm like, yo, I kept trying to figure out, where did we go wrong for him to do that to me? Because I never did nothing to him. Like, I'm not an asshole in real life. I take care of my family in real life. You know what I mean? So it was no reason for him to really have that kind of animosity towards me. But then again, I got other family members who's jealous of me for whatever reason. And maybe they was telling him something. So that's probably why he did what he did. He probably thinks I'm a dickhead or something. I don't know. So, that's that. I live in Florida. Florida's kind of crazy too, bro. I live in Florida. We are getting gentrification, but I'm okay with crazy Cuban men, and the Cuban women are delicious. Oh, you got Cuban women, nice. Yeah, you know what? No disrespect, but I'm gonna tell you what this guy said. Yeah, you need to learn Spanish, brother. Everybody do. That's this country's first language. It's currently getting ready to be our first language. You need to learn it. We had your mom's low gang, RIP. We had your mom's low gang. My mom passed away, brother. My mom passed away due to COVID and cancer. My mom passed away, man. I lost my mom a year ago. That's another reason I left YouTube, because I was spending time with her, and that's why I retired from my job, and she passed away. So y'all can make fun of that now too. See, you're not my nephew because you would have known that. But I saw y'all posting my mom's address. You know what I mean? I'll be over there. I saw y'all posting that address. I took that right to the precinct and filed the paperwork in case anybody tries something. So do what y'all gotta do, brother. We had a location before that, I know. Yeah, y'all did, but she passed away now, so my mom is not here. That's another reason I didn't really want to be on YouTube. Losing my mom was kind of like, it changed me. That was my best friend. So between that and my family that's alive doing what they did, I really was just, I didn't know what to say, bro. Because y'all don't understand, the impersonation was going on for years. I remember on BG channel, there was somebody who made this comment, and I'm like, yo, like, I seen that comment, and when I went to go delete the comment, he had took the video down, and I'm like, damn, BG never said nothing to me, but to this day, I kind of wondered, do he think that was me? Because people have blocked me, people have unfollowed me, and people stopped speaking to me because they thought that I did something when I was being impersonated. But I'm like, yo, to a degree, I kind of don't know what to say about that, because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about that, right? The reason I kind of look at it like 50-50 is because y'all should know that a man my age got better things to do than me sitting up there talking crazy to some dude that's in his 20s. Even in your 30s. I'm a little too old to be picking on you young guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an older man. I want peace in my life. I don't want to be beefing. I don't want to be arguing with people. I don't want to be griefing people. Like, I got my own stuff to worry about. So that was weird. I'm like, yo, why y'all think that I'm doing that? So I don't know. When the YouTubers who, like, with Kofi from what's the name? How do I say Kofi? The BG's friend Kofi. When he unfollowed me, I was like, yo, that really had me like, wow, y'all are really out here acting different, bro. Y'all acting different. So I ain't saying nothing publicly about it, but when I started seeing that happening, I was like, yo, some of these dudes on here is kind of crazy with it. Like, y'all, but then I'm older. So I'm not mad if you in your 20s and you gonna follow me. I'm older, so you probably don't want to hear what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not mad at that type of stuff. I'm like, yo, it's kind of like a respecting and a disrespecting, but it ain't a big deal to me. It's not. Yo, stop engaging him, man, because he gonna just keep doing stuff. Like, y'all gotta learn that too. There's like, just let those people be, bro. This is weird, because it's what is it, 8 something in the morning, and they got time to sit up here and be doing all this. Leave them alone, trust me. I told y'all that was my biggest mistake ever, entertaining weird people, because people are sick and they have nothing to do, so they'll sit there all day doing that. And then with the botting thing, they had my views going up crazy on some of my videos. Like, they was coming in and making these accounts. My views was going up crazy. Like, right now it says it's 25 people in the stream. It ain't 25 people in the stream right now. It's about 10 fake accounts, so that if you block them, they just run from one account to another. That's it. That's it. So that's that. It ain't really 29 people in here. Those are fake accounts. That's what they do. They run your numbers up and then, yo, it's fake. Y'all, I don't have to bot the video. But yeah, I did run a company like that. I didn't like do anything other than create the site though. That's all I did. And I do think I'll admit it that I know my Twitch channel, he definitely put bots on it. He was testing it out. I'm like, bro. And I just was lazy and didn't make another channel. I'm gonna be honest about that. I should have just made another channel. That's what I should have did. And I did that. She said, you need mods, gang. Yeah, there's a mod in here right now. There's somebody in here doing some modding. But ain't no point in acknowledging the dude. He gonna just use one of the other fake accounts. But just leave him alone. Like I said, my own nephew was doing this. If he could do it, imagine what these other losers is doing. Imagine. So just leave him alone, bro. Trust me, you better off. You just gotta let him be, man. They let him be sick. What is your opinion on Spider-Man Peter Parker had so many women? Yo, let me tell y'all something, because y'all, for some reason, I be having inside information, apparently. Let me tell you what they said about Spider-Man 3 already, bro. Y'all not gonna like it either if y'all Peter Parker fans. Y'all heard what they said about Peter Parker, right? Did y'all hear about that? They say he's not the main focus in Spider-Man 3. They developing it around Miles Morales and some female Spider-Man. I don't know who the female Spider-Man is, because I'm not that intricate. I'm not that deep into the comic, but apparently there's some female Spider-Man, and that's it. Stay off YouTube, bro. I'm out. Yeah, whatever, man. And don't worry, I don't have time to be on YouTube. I got other things going on. I retired from my job. I started another business, and I run that. And I spend my time helping people in real life. I help a lot of people make money in real life. So that's my goal right now. I did it to honor my mother. And I'm grateful to say I've helped a lot of people in the last 2 years make a lot of money, and I'm proud of that. So I don't have time to be on YouTube talking about video games as much as that, but it is my hobby still. But I don't have time to run this channel and be up here getting trolled all day, so don't worry about it. I don't think you got nothing to worry about. Sorry I couldn't entertain you more, all right? And tell my nephew I said hi. But anyway, yeah. So that was it. So that was the reason I left the Weapon Wheel podcast. During it, towards the end of me leaving Weapon Wheel, my mom was sick. She had cancer. We didn't know it was cancer. My sister was taking her back and forth to the hospital. I was trying to spend time with her. And that was during the time they was posting her house and all that on the internet. That was really my house, by the way. But they was posting it on the internet, and you know, she was in there sick. And I was like, damn, y'all posted my mom's house and she got cancer. Y'all didn't know that she had cancer and she was sick at the time. We barely knew everything at the time. But the fact that she was in there bedridden and they was doing that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. I hope my nephew sees this too, because he was the one that started the impersonating me thing, and all these people gravitated towards it and started a whole cult, a whole group of people doing this crazy stuff. And what's crazy is when I'm in like other YouTube channels, I see some of these same accounts trolling these people, and I feel bad because I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm responsible a little bit because it all kind of started from me. But then I learned from watching other YouTubers' response. They just ignore these people. And I'm like, oh, that's what I should have did. And people was telling me, yo, just ignore them, like professionals, people who do YouTube for real. They were like, yo, you should just ignore that, bro. And I'm like, nah, my dumb ass, being a younger version of me in my 30s when I came here. In my 40s now. That's crazy. I was in my 30s when I came here, bro. I'm in my 40s now. But yeah, the younger me, I should have listened. I should have listened. That's my only regret, that I didn't listen to those people. Yeah, you said family's more important than losers online, but what if one of the losers online is your family? You see where this went crazy? One of the guy who started me, who was impersonating me and going to people telling them crazy shit, that was my nephew. I spoke to him about it. He admitted to it and everything. He admitted to it. And this happened like a year, 2 years ago. So I should have made this video, but I needed to compress that. I needed to think about it. I needed to see how I feel about it. And honestly, guys, I still don't feel good about it. But I wanted to put this video to let y'all know what happened, why I decided to do what I did. Cindy Moon, that's the character. It's the second podcast credit scene. Yes, that's supposedly Cindy Moon and Miles Morales is supposed to be the main characters in Spider-Man 3. But they're saying it's Peter Parker's going to be in the game, but he's not going to be the main focus. So they're saying that right now, the way they're looking at it is they want to make every Spider-Man game have an extra character that you could play with. So Spider-Man 2 had 2 Spider-Man you could pick. They want to make Spider-Man 3 have 3 characters. So they said the main character is going to be Miles, and the second character is going to be that character, Cindy Moon, whoever that is, and Peter Parker is going to be the third. So it's supposed to have 3 Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3, and Peter Parker is going to be the last one. He's not the main character though. And I didn't like that, because I'm a Peter Parker dude. I know Miles is supposedly Afro-Latino, so you're supposed to pick him. But if you're gonna pick Miles over Peter Parker, don't make him look like a lesbian, man. The man had that last outfit with the hair cut out the top. That's insulting to me too. Like, how you gonna have him sitting there? You can hear his voice and see his hair. How you not gonna know who that is if you know him? If a man comes up to me with that curl, like BG when he had his hair like that, if BG put on a mask and was talking to me, I'm gonna be like, BG, that's you, bro. You Miles, bro. Like, certain things is like, come on now. Like when Superman takes off his glasses, he puts a curl in his head. You gonna tell me you can't tell that's Clark Kent? Certain things is like, what the hell? They think the audience is stupid. Wait, so your nephew was the fake Jimmy on Twitter? Yes, that was my nephew. My second youngest nephew was the one impersonating me. It wasn't just that account. He made a lot of accounts and impersonated me. That was my nephew. He was talking to people. He was saying things crazy, and people was apparently blocking me, unfollowing me, and all that. It was my nephew. And my mother's passed away, and I'm telling y'all now, swearing on my mother, it was my nephew. I spoke to him, and he admitted to it and everything. So I'm just letting y'all know that, and that's why I put this video here, so y'all can know the whole story and the truth. So apparently it was my own nephew. Yeah, you said I said that too as far as Miles' identity. Yeah, that's pretty bizarre. They took it a little too far with that costume, man, and it's very ugly too, by the way. I don't know. I don't like the fact that Spider-Man is $10 more. You play it and it's a one and done. The DLC and all that. I don't know. I know we're not gonna get the DLC the way we got it for the first one, where it was like a month later we got a DLC and another DLC and another DLC. Now God of War Ragnarok is getting a DLC spinoff. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, this is the Atreus game that we was hearing about. Okay, cool. He said, wow, it'll be the ones closest to you. Listen, the only reason I'm really telling y'all this is so y'all could know what happened and how to move and be careful. You can't trust nobody if you want to be honest. But I'm not trying to come on here and be negative, man. You know what I mean? My whole thing is I lost my mom, and people know how that affected me. You know what I mean? I took care of my mom. So when I lost my mom, for my own nephew to be doing that to me, that's crazy to me, bro. But this is the same nephew who my mom told me when my pops died, he stole a camera with his pictures. My mother had a camera, took pictures. I remember defending him, and they was telling me, nah, he did it, he did it, he did it, he did it. I'm like, nah, he wouldn't do that. Well, apparently after what he did to me, he would do that. And now I'm being told, yeah, he did do that. The person who told me it was him told me he did it. And I'm like, man, I thought I knew him better than that. But yo, just because somebody's related to you don't mean they won't do it to you, or they won't be doing some crazy stuff in the world. Just know that. So that's why I put this video out here. Even the weapon world people didn't know that. BG and the rest of them didn't know what was going on. Nobody knows the story. I never publicly said this. But hopefully y'all will tell people what happened. Just, it ain't like I'm trying to come back on YouTube or be on a podcast. I'm too old for it. I feel like I'm too old. People kept telling me, yo, I miss you and I wish you was there. Y'all should have said that when I was on that joint. I would have stayed. But it was too much hating, and then my own nephew hating too. It kind of just made me like, damn, man, this is deeper than I thought, bro. This is deeper than I thought, man. So it just made me kind of look at everything different, bro. It just made me look at things different. Yeah, but I had time. I needed time to deal with my mom's passing too. Like, that changed my life, because I was in the process of starting my own business and leaving my job to spend time with her. And she was like, I remember, I'm gonna share this story about my mom's. I told my mom's, I was like, yo, mom, I'm ready to leave my job. And she's like, you should have been left that job. And I didn't know my mom believed in me to that point, that she felt like I could go out on my own and make a living for myself. And 2 years later, I'm still doing my own thing independently. I have my own business, and I'm helping people make money, like I said. And I've been doing it for the last 2 years. That's where I've been at. That's what I've been doing. And I wish I could tell people in this community what I do, but you see how they act. So I got to keep it private. But yeah, I moved on, and I got a lot going on, and I'm helping a lot of people in real life. And I'm proud of that. I'm actually proud of what I accomplished. But, you know, losing my mom is like, oh, but I don't want to come in here and be doom and gloom. I'm okay. And my biggest flex is that I was born in the 70s, and you know, I'm still playing games. I'm not looking old or anything like that, and I'm still enjoying myself, and I'm enjoying life, man. You know what I mean? But I felt like I owed y'all that full circle explanation. Yeah, my beard is big, man. I haven't cut my beard in a couple months. I actually need to cut it. I haven't got a haircut in months, man. If I take off my hat, I got a lot of hair, man. I do need to. It's funny you say that. I was just contacting my barber. I told you I need to get a haircut. But yeah, man. But also too, this is not on nobody from the pod. I just, like I said, I felt too old. I felt like an old man in those conversations they was having. You know what I mean? I was my old man retrospective. Nobody really wanted to hear that. So I knew when it was time to bow out. Plus they was complaining. People kept complaining about me getting Patreon money and not talking and all. I'm like, bro, I'm 40 some years old. What y'all want me to do? Sit up there and scream and interject on every little thing people say? When you get older, when you get older, guys, let me tell y'all something too. You get wiser, and as you get wiser, what you do is you don't waste your words. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the old loud screaming ass Negro. You know what I mean? You just want to chill, say what you got to say, and keep it moving. You don't want to be sitting up there yelling and carrying on. And I'm not saying I have to say nothing's wrong with what's going on or talk bad. But it's just, I got to a place where it was like, man, y'all, man, let me go lay my old ass down. And I don't feel old or nothing, but with certain things, you just age out of certain shit. You know what I mean? The gamers that was my age, that's in their 40s, late 30s, I don't know. It's like y'all wasn't there or something. I don't know what happened to y'all. He said beard goes hard. I gotta cut it though. I had this beard. I haven't cut my beard since summertime, guys. So my beard been growing since summer with no shape up or nothing. But yeah, man, I think I could end the video here. I wanted to end the video about 10 minutes ago, but I wanted to tell y'all thank y'all if y'all ever supported or appreciate everything that's going on. I'm not doing this for sympathy or empathy or none of that crap. I'm just telling y'all this is the complete circle to the story. I told y'all everything. Some of what was said here, everything besides the part about my nephew, y'all heard it already. The troll who was here, he left or whatever. I guess he had to finally go do something. He said he asked surprise. I showed my analytics before. It didn't matter when I showed it. People didn't care. And I learned that no matter what you do, when somebody accuses you of something, once you respond, you're going to be always responding. You're going to always be proving yourself. You're going to always be trying to say this is not true and that. They always find something to pull on you with. So just ignore negative people, man. I've come to a place where I've learned just ignore people when they're being negative towards you. Don't even engage that, okay? So just learn from my mistakes, man. Jimmy, why would you when these children play Fortnite or Roblox? They are baby gamers. Yeah, no, that you know what? I'm not even gonna knock the younger dudes. I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm older, so I'm gonna play older content. Like, even for me, I'm finding it hard to find games that I like to play. I try games now, and because I'm not on YouTube, I put them down. I'll be glad, like, oh, this is trash. I don't gotta keep playing it. So when I come, I gotta tell you, like I do. When I was on a podcast, I would play games to completion. So when the topics came up, I had a real opinion based off completing the game. I feel like if you talk about games you don't beat, you're a fraud. You know what I mean? So I would complete these games even though I didn't like them. And it's different now because when I was on the pod, content was a little better. Now since pre-COVID, after COVID, content hasn't bounced back yet. Movies and games, entertainment in general, just hasn't been as good as it was before COVID. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't as good now. So gaming and movie content has it declined a lot. And you got to know too, I'm a software guy. I'm a coder. I code and I create software, right? A lot of people are using AI to create things. So the things that they're creating, it doesn't have the love that it used to have. A lot of people are using AI to generate scripts, to generate engines, to generate products, to generate content. So the content doesn't have the love that it had before the AI. So most of the stuff we see now is AI. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just not as good as before the AI kicked in. COVID made a lot of companies invest in AI, and AI is doing a lot of work. Like with the movie strike, that's because COVID was making all these movie scripts. They said Mag 2 was made completely by AI, and that was a good movie. It wasn't bad. But you could predict a lot of what was going to happen in the movie. My dad is in his 70s playing video games. He just finished Spider-Man 2 before me. Wow, see, that's dope. And that's going to be me. I ain't in my 70s, but I was born in the 70s. But see, that's what I'm talking about. See, I like to hear that. I'm going to be the same way, man. I told you, bury me with an Xbox controller, B. They won't play classics like Resident Evil or Castlevania, they baby games. That's a fact. But, you know, hey, thank God we had it. Let them have their little Fortnite or whatever they be playing. What language you coded? I code in a few languages, man. Right now I'm on Python. But I code in a few languages. I've been coding since the 90s. I was on DOS learning code, binary and all that. So right now I'm on DOS. But I learned primarily first on Dreamweaver. And then I'm using Python currently though. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna end the stream, guys, so I really gotta get going before I get blocked out. But I'm glad y'all supported. For those of y'all that knew something was going on, well, this is the full story. This is the Jimmybgaming story, man. I finished it. I gave y'all full understanding of what happened. So this video, I may pop my head in once in a blue moon, but you know, I probably won't be on a regular basis coming up here because I already know that this is a miserable community. Nothing. I be on Twitter every now and again. Nothing changed. I see the same conversations go on and 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 on. And I don't know what to tell y'all, because if I go live and I wait a year and go live, people are gonna be like, yo, back in 2015, I'm an older dude. Y'all talking about 10 years ago. How old are y'all? Grew up with this nonsense. That's crazy to me. And every 5 years, I got a 5-year plan with what I do. Every 5 years, I like to be at a new chapter of my life, right? I'm doing something completely different than this right now. So when I come here and I talk, people be still talking about 2015. I'm like, bro, that's about to be 10 years ago. These is the people that be looking for content or be looking to go run to somebody and be like, yo, he said this and said that. Then they need to make content so they can say something. This is I feel sorry for these content creators that's in this what they call it, crumb side, because this is goofy, bro. This is very goofy. But if you're a person that you're like at the top of this chain of command, this is your content. This is what you need. You need me to make this video so you can talk about it, so you can say what you're gonna say, and yada yada yada. I'm not worrying about this gaming sector at all, to be honest with you. I play my games, but the content that's on YouTube in the gaming sector is all trash to me. 90% of it's trash. I don't watch these podcasts. I don't watch these reviews from these dudes. Everybody has an agenda based off the console of their preference. Everyone's pretty much talking shit. But then when I come on here, yo, he did this, he did that. What you think I'm doing and what I'm doing, or what you say I'm doing, there's people doing much worse out there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But yeah, it's your boy Jimmy, man. Shout out to everybody that came through, man. If y'all know what's going on, y'all know. You know, the difference now between the last time I really was on here and then is I lost my mom. And yeah, man, someone told me my nephew was the one causing a lot of these problems and was doing all this nonsense. I spoke to him. Like I said, he admitted it. And I'm not saying we not on speaking terms, but whenever it's time to talk to him or be around him, it's very awkward and weird. I don't know. So it is what it is. I will always be your subscriber. You should review more. I miss your morning shows. Like I said, man, if I come on here in the morning, it feeds these negative people. And you know, riding with Jimmy started because of that. So it's not a good thing, man, to start off something negative. You feel me? I'm not in that place in my life no more. My head is not in that space. I'm older now. I'm in my 40s, man. I can't be running around talking about, yo, I'm gonna run down on this person, that person. When I was in my 30s and I came here, it was different. But now I just want peace, man. I'm chilling. I'm retired. I retired from my job, literally. Nah, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. So anyway, man, God bless everybody, man, including the haters. Love to everybody, man. And yo, I just hope y'all get well if y'all negative. And that's it. Like I said, I didn't really owe nobody this video, but I know y'all just didn't know. So I made the video to tell y'all, so y'all could come back and watch this and understand what really happened. Because, man, that's a crazy story, but it's the truth. It's what really happened. You know what I mean? I would never thought I'd get on here and tell you, yo, my nephew was the one impersonating me and doing this, and the third. But this video is also for him to see. I want him to see this. I want him to actually see this. And in this sick world, maybe he'll be proud of what he did. He said crying in the car was funny. In this sick world, listen, if I was still doing that, oh, man, Spider-Man would have got y'all mad because that game pissed me off, boy. That game, I thought that game was... I turned it... Look, I'm going to just tell you, I'm leaving. I'm really leaving. When I turned on Spider-Man 2 and I played the Sandman in the beginning, I kept trying to figure out why the hell it looked like that. Spider-Man 1 looks better than 2. I messed with the settings. I finally got it to look all right. I don't know. It just wasn't as good as the first one, guys. But that's a whole nother conversation if I ever decided to have it. But I don't know. I would rather talk about that on another platform, not on my own. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I need to get out of here. Y'all be good, man. Oh, yeah, there's one more message. Let me read it because I'll be laughing. Bring back the morning show. Nah, bro. Nah, brother. He said bring it back. No, sir. Nah, honestly, I don't have the time, though. I really don't have the time. But y'all be good, brothers, and thank y'all for coming out. And if anybody ever asks or say anything, just point them to the video so you can hear what happened. This is what happened. This is what people was mad at me for. You didn't even have to do a due diligence to see. Wasn't even talking to my real account. But it is what it is, because they probably just didn't like me to begin with. It's all right, whatever. I'm an older dude. These younger dudes, it is what it is. Y'all be good. Enjoy y'all toxic community. Enjoy your YouTube, whatever. Whatever's floating your boat, guys. Peace.